What up, everybody? Backlog Gaming here with another video for you on Helldivers 2. So today's Warbond and Beyond, we're going to be covering quite a few items of your Helldivers 2 news throughout the whole week. So buckle in, we're going to make this quick, and we're going to get through as much news as possible since it was a loaded week this week. Starting off first with Liberty's Finest. We were able to rebuild Remembrance. We were able to hold Errata Prime, Veld, Sylph, and Valmox. And new Stockholm. We completed 5 million medium or higher missions. But the main thing about this is that we get to go vote for the new city name. So if you have not cast your vote yet, you need to do that in the official Helldivers 2 Discord underneath the vote tab on the left. Or vote channel within it. Right now, I believe the leader is the word gun. For the new city. That's what I voted for. But you don't have to vote for what I voted for. Go cast your own vote. Current MO is all focused around the DSS facility defense is what I'm calling it. So we need to hold Chlorel, Tarsh, and Galavir. We had a sub-objective on Oasis, which was an Illuminate, to basically the Illuminate hacking the Automatons. To kind of tie back into episode 1 of Warbond and Beyond, we showed a video leak of the Illuminate and Automatons fighting. I think this is how we would have accomplished that goal, but it just postpones it for now. Maybe wraps it further around into the story, but if we were successful, it would have made it look like the Illuminate were attacking the Automatons and maybe diverted the forces to have them start attacking each other. But unfortunately, we were not able to liberate the planet in time in order to accomplish that sub-objective of the current MMO. Hopefully we can do this MMO. Tarsh we're coming back on, but they just started another one, I think in Galaver. That not looking good. Not looking good. We're behind on that one, but we do have the DSS block that hopefully we can activate it on there in order to stop that timer so we can catch up drastically and go ahead and win this major order, because I do want to protect the DSS in order to get more upgrades for it. I think will be the priority if we're able to hold these, but the Automatons officially want to take them and start utilizing them. Also, with this current MO, we have seen 2 new Automaton forces and 1 Illuminate force that's not widely known. The 2 Automatons are like Striders. They're the bigger guys. One has grenades that it launches out of its back, and the other one has like rail cannons that it shoots with. Really like the enemy design. Really having a good time fighting them. So I think they're a good addition to the bots within the game. The other thing is the Illuminate one that we got a little sentry turret that's kind of around the spaceships that looks like an eyeball that essentially shoots out a laser beam that would come out of like the big old Strider guys at you. It's not nearly as deadly, but it's another enemy, another type of thing that we're seeing is them having an actual turret implemented within their ranks, since, you know, they don't have the bot turrets that are the big cannons or the tiny lane cannons that shoot you. Moving on to Freedom's Fine Print, we actually had a patch this week. Patch 1.003.200. Brought balancing, mission fixes, weapon fixes, miscellaneous fixes. We're only going to touch on key items for time's sakes. If you want to read the full patch notes, they're out there on every platform for you to read underneath the store pages. If you have the Discord, they're on the Discord. If you have Reddit, they're probably on Reddit. If you're part of a Facebook group, they're probably in the Facebook group. So if you want to read them in great detail, I highly suggest that you seek out that information. But the key items that I highlighted within the patch notes is that Helldivers get up slightly faster now. It used to be like 0.8 of a second. Now it's 0.5. It feels a lot better. The stick the flag, you're able to stick it in mobs now. Stun weapons were buffed. This goes for the AR-32 pacifier, the SMG-72 pummeler, the ARC-12 blitzer, the G-109 urchin grenade, the GL-52D escalator grenade launcher. And also, fire grenades duration was increased for G10 and G13. That's the incendiary and the impact version of that grenade. And the Flame Sentry also received a buff. It's more fire resistant, more resilient. And then Firebomb and Stun Pod booster buffs. they got buffed. I'm still not going to use them, unfortunately, but they are trying to make them more viable, which is okay in my book, anytime that they're trying to get us to try new stuff. Weapon customization menu is also fixed. There was also an emergency hotfix that was labeled as 1.003.201. That was for the plant the flag was crashing the game for people when the host would utilize it. So that has been resolved with the most recent hotfix. Next, we're moving on to shaping democracy. First big news is the new Warbond control group with the Superstore items. It launched on July 17th. So those are now in the game for you to utilize. I have not had time to actually use anything that I've purchased in the Warbond. It's time of filming this, but I will have basically my impressions in next week's episode that goes live. I'll go ahead and touch on those. But ultimately, that Warbond's out. 1,000 super credits like usual. Then the store items are all individually priced, so you can grab what you exactly want from those. More Illuminate are on the way, so Baskinator confirmed in Discord. Somebody asked if the more squid stuff is coming, right? And he goes, yeah, it's safe to say we're not done there. There are lots of stories to tell everywhere in the Galactic War, so more squid stuff is on the way, along with other stuff, you know, bug stuff and automatons, and maybe something that we don't know about. Also, he confirmed that the planned story arcs go out for the next few years. So to read this statement, he goes, absolutely, I know what's coming for Helldivers 2 for the next few years, roughly subject to change, etc., etc. It's important that I know so I can help develop and engage the community alongside whatever we're doing. I've been working on this project for years, and I have been waiting for some of this stuff since I started with the company. It all works out, though. Nothing happens before it's supposed to. So keep that in mind, that they've already got story arcs planned out for the next few years of content. So this game is not going anywhere. If anything, it's going to get better and better and better. As for the teleporter backpack, this is now able to be utilized in the new Warbond to teleport into bunkers, and you can loot. This has been confirmed that it's working as designed by the devs on the actual Discord, so keep that in mind if you're getting that new Warbond and you're a person that likes to go farm super cred solo. Use the backpack, teleport into kind of bunkers, and go ahead and loot. Moving on to Whispers of the Super Destroyer. This is where we cover rumors that are circulating. Right now, the main rumor that we've seen come out is there's been a leak of maximum security cities. So at some point, we will be constructing 3 maximum security cities, likely related to major orders in the story. Right now, this is New Hope City, New Aspiration City, New Yearning City. And as you can see here in the Iron Sights leak footage, it is bugs that is with these. Now, with that being said, these being new, I'm wondering if we're going to kind of expand on Super Earth, right? Because there was Hope City, there was Aspiration, and there was Yearning, all on Super Earth, but they were destroyed. So I don't know if we're going to build new mega cities on different planets that are closer to the bug front for these 3, and then maybe there's going to be 3 or so that are constructed over by the bots, or however they want to work that. But it is cool that we're seeing the game evolve overall to kind of get a different idea of what they're looking to add. But I'm excited because megacities are great addition to the game that's come out recently. And we also got the most recent MO, the bot megacities too, to touch on that. So it's all good now. We have all 3 factions fighting in the cities. Moving on to Super Citizen Spotlight, we got 3 videos for you on this one. The first one is called, I labeled Jack in the Box. It's on TikTok, so it's from the official user, The Clutching Official. So he's a smaller time creator, but he plays Helldivers 2. If you could give him a follow, the link to the TikTok is going to be in the description down below for all of these videos, including this one. But essentially what we see on this one is it kind of starts off a little bit different, and then from there you kind of get a hilarious friend moment within that clip. Next one I have labeled Fire Barrel plus Jetpack plus Stratagem plus Charger. This is by Wall Bouncing on TikTok. So if in this clip what you're going to see is him utilizing a explosive barrel, his jetpack, he attaches stratagem to the barrel, flies over the charger and drops the barrel, and then when obviously the stratagem hits the barrel, it explodes and also kills the charger. This is just a cool trick shot video. I've always been a sucker for these ever since they came out in the Halo ages. But really, really solid clip, funny, great vibes with his friends around. But yeah, go ahead and give him a follow on TikTok. The next one is mine safety. So this one's a little bit shorter of a clip. I'm not going to spoil it. It involves mines and friends. Go ahead and take a look at it as it's playing right now. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Anyways, that's it for today's episode of Warbond and Beyond. Again, this comes out every week. Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's all your news and everything related to Helldivers 2 for the week, and a short supplement to try and get you the news quickly and what matters without the fluff. As far as streaming, I am live every Friday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Anytime that's Monday through Thursday, that would be random evenings if I'm going to be streaming. As far as content besides this weekly episode that we are putting out about Helldivers 2, we put out daily YouTube shorts every day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. These are also uploaded to TikTok. If you're on that platform, go ahead and check my link tree down below to follow me on all my streaming platforms and any content platforms that I have. Right now for the channel, we are trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now, I believe we're at 339, so we are gaining traction, but ultimately we want to hit that 500 goal for the algorithm push, and then the next goal after that will be 1,000 for monetization. Anyways, I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching the video. As always, keep diving and keep up the hard work. We'll see you next time.